Hey ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? Yeah, I know, I'm a big bad guy. I'm really not that big. And I'm really not that bad. So I guess I don't know. And neither do y'all. But anyway, so now we got that out of the way. Oh, wind's out the door. So, when I've been climbing the really long hills, even with the fan on, after a good long pull, probably 10 minutes into a long pull, somewhere around there, she gets a little hot, and so it got up over to 225 and was heading up to 250 one day when I finally crested the hill. I was a little concerned, and then my temperature gauge went out, so I ordered a new temperature gauge, and I wasn't really worried about the radiator. Most times I just, I just clean the bugs out. That'll solve that issue, but there's my new gauge. That's the part I need right there. The gauge itself, well, I doubt if that gauge is bad. It's probably just the wire. But anyway, so I was gonna clean the bad boy, and I'm gonna see if I can get you in here to look at this. I know YouTube want to be awesome. Be liking this stuff right here. Y'all see that? Here, let me go to the other side. I know you can see that from the other side. I don't know why they put that fan right in the middle of it. It's right in the way where you can't see anything. So why in the world would they do something like that? Huh? Anyway, look what's going on. You see that? That's just by blowing on it a little bit with air. And just doing that across there. So wherever you blow on it just a little bit or add water on it to try to clean it, which is a normal thing to do, it does that. It just disintegrates. It's like wet paper. So I went to town, seen the Thalmans to see if they had one. They didn't have one. I've been trying to contact Tim. I'm sure he's really busy with putting Rooster back on the roost. And so I did notice something squeaky. When I take this off, I'll see what's squeaking. Because at that time I can get to the belt. So find out what's squeaking. But anyway, so went down to the Thalmans, and they didn't have one. I thought they would, but they didn't. And so, well, it was me. So they gave me a phone number to a guy over in Madisonville who builds them, like $1,300, a 4-core, I think is what it was. New tanks and everything. And then I called it Freightliner and gave them my VIN number, and they have an OEM one for $969, and they have an aftermarket one for $7 blah blah blah. So I'm going to give Tim a little bit to respond. I know he's busy, but he might take a break and look at his phone and notice me calling him. If he's got one, see if he's got one. If he does, then I'll just wait until Monday and run down there and change it out. Only time it gets hot is when you're climbing a hill. So, but anyway, I'll give him a couple minutes. If he didn't holler back at me, then I'll get a hold of Freightliner in what do you call it? Or by Katawa. Was that Central City or something like that? Union City? Anyway, I can't remember. Calvert City. Over in Calvert City. It's like 40 miles from here. So, anyway, it'll be here in one day. And so I'll have to take the... I don't have to, but I'll take the hood off since I have a forklift right there. And take the hood off, get it out of my way. Take the air off, set it down, set the air conditioner down, and lift that radiator out of there. I have all this hose. That seems extremely hard and non-flexible, but I have a brand new one. And I think I have the blue. I know I have that, and well, I'm not... There's new bolts on this, so this looks like it's been done recently. I don't want to mess with that, so I'll check on a water pump. Don't know if I need to be messing with a water pump, but I will check these pulleys, make sure. I had one kind of squeaking and see if I can find which one it is. But yeah, and plus I got to go see AJ. He's over in Eastern Kentucky this weekend, so I'm gonna have to get real busy here quick. I don't like this. This is pretty nasty. I don't like the looks of that. I don't know what I can do about it. It's pretty good long. Pretty, that's a long piece of pipe. Maybe it's just surface rust. But anyway, yeah. So that's the only issue, other than the slight vibration when it's under a heavy pull. I told y'all what I thought that was, and I think it has something to do with them injectors not being set just right. But it ain't hurting anything. It's not burning any extra fuel or oil or anything. It just has a slight vibration to it under a heavy pull. So anyway, gonna need a radiator, and oh, and I think I mentioned a couple videos. The 350 transmission's gone on that. I think the torque converter blew up, sent shrapnel through the whole tranny. So that had to be gone through. $2 grand minimum. And Ruthie's car is probably, that's no good. Pickup's always been a good truck since we've bought it. It broke a bolt off on the manifold. Anyway, there's a little bit of carbon monoxide headache. It's fine. Oh, and I got some. So YouTube is awesome. Said that black stuff that was on my filter was algae. Well, I'm not used to seeing algae. I thought algae was green, but he would know better than I am because he's a master mechanic, and I'm just a shade tree mechanic. So these are for the APU. These ones down here, these little ones. I'm gonna take that back apart and put this fuel filter on there after I run this crap in it. And that fuel filter, that's good for 375 gallons. So run that a couple times. Maybe that clean that algae up that's in my truck. I don't know if that came from Tim's tank or if it's from my truck just sitting, because the Thalmans told me that that when a truck sits for a while, they'll start growing algae. But it's never done that before. So So anyway, I don't know. All I know is you need to clean it up. So, and And take this thing. I got another one just like it somewhere around here. They look nice and fancy and everything, but they don't work any better. That's the one that was on the truck when I got it. And I had one before too, so I don't see it over there, y'all. I think it's in the... Anyway, so probably should get that thing running and go down and get the lawnmower that Ruthie blew up down on the side of the hill. This thing, I keep forgetting I gotta get a battery, but I never can remember it. Gonna have to put a tattoo on my eyelid so I'll remember. Anyway, I bore you. Just thought I'd give you an update. You guys have a wonderful day wherever you are. Don't forget to ring that bell. Ding, 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 ding. God bless. And later.